You've been battling the clock and calories all day, but as midnight tolls, it's showdown time. Caught red-handed in that forbidden snack fest, it's the classic tale of midnight cravings versus willpower. Ever feel like dieting is this never-ending roller coaster where you go from these highs of progress down to these lows of guilty pleasures? Back in the UK, it was obviously fish and chips. When I'm in Texas, it's that barbecue and tacos. And what if I said that the solution is ice cream? Let me explain. Did you know the average person makes 200 food decisions every single day? It's no wonder by evening that our willpower is on its knees and we fall off track. Willpower is not an infinite resource. It does eventually run out. Sure, channeling your inner David Goggins or jumping into a freezing Huberman ice bath to train your willpower might sound heroic, but let's face it, it's not the magic bullet for everyone. We need something a bit more practical, right? And then that ancient part of our caveman brain just saying, why are you torching my precious calories? This body fat is my energy reserve for when I can't find food. Then your brain is like, panic time signal, craving alert. It's a challenge that we all face. One moment we're fine, and before you know it, you're wrist deep into a bag of Cheetos and you're going through the cupboards in a haze until you feel nauseous from eating too much. You've probably heard it a million times from personal trainers online, right? Just track your calories and you'll be fine. But let's be real. When our brains are on that zombie-like march to the snack cupboard, the number of calories is the last thing on our minds. It's like we're being hijacked by those cordyceps mushrooms from those nature shows. And then there's this gem. Practice mindfulness and meditation. Really? Meditate away pizza cravings? I haven't managed to master that one quite yet. Or my personal favorite, those super complicated recipes that promise health and happiness. You know the ones. They need 100 exotic ingredients, probably from the deepest jungles of the Amazon, and they take hours to make. And after all that effort, they taste about as good as a mouthful of dirt. Believe it or not, around 50% of Americans try a new diet approach every single year, with most people reverting back to old habits. These solutions clearly aren't working. So when none of that works, who do we turn to? Our gym bro pals with that oh so helpful advice. Got a sweet tooth? Just down a protein shake, bro. As if that's gonna solve some sweet cravings. Or even worse yet, are you still subscribing to that gym bro handbook? Epic cheat days followed by instant regret. Come on, we need real solutions, not just these protein-packed band-aids. Whilst these are all well-meaning approaches, my days at Cadbury's taught me the secret to cravings. And guess what? The answer is not punishing ourselves with the blandest food possible, or simply relying on high volume foods. It's healthy versions of the foods we actually love to eat. Enter ice cream. Because life's too short to always choose salad over desserts. And Ernestine Ulmer was famous for saying, life is uncertain, so eat dessert first. And with today's food science, not even lactose intolerance can keep this creamy, dreamy delight away from you. Who said getting in shape requires giving up ice cream? Not on my watch. Staying healthy and enjoying our food, it's possible. Let me introduce you to some of my favorite creamy recipes. Strawberries and cream, pumpkin spice, double chocolate. They're super easy to customize, delicious, and guilt-free. And here's to eating flavors, not just food. So let's whip up some magic with this simple and customizable base recipe. It's the foundation to endless ice cream creations. And it's as easy as making a cup of tea. Meet your new best friend, the Ninja Creamy. If you've been living under a rock, you might be wondering what the hell this machine next to me is. But screw ChatGPT. This is the greatest step modern man has made. If you haven't got one, then do yourself a favor, because you can get lean so much easier eating ice cream every single night. Unsurprisingly, my clients that use this and eat ice cream every single night are a lot more successful at maintaining consistency. Let's dive into the world of creamy making. Trust me, it's a breeze and it's super quick. I'll show you how to make a recipe in under 1 minute. Starting now. 20 grams of whey or casein, 1 gram of xanthan gum, 10 grams of your favorite sweetener, and half a gram of salt. You can get the full recipe down in the description box. Let's kick off with a classic UK delight, strawberries and cream. And now just add 150 grams of strawberries. I use frozen for convenience. And now for that magic touch. Add 150 grams of 2% Fairlife, topped with 350 grams of unsweetened almond milk. And now it's time to blitz it. Another one of my favorites is a nod to my new American friends, some pumpkin spice magic. Simply replace the strawberries with 150 grams of canned pumpkin and 1 gram of pumpkin spice. And lastly, I have to have a tribute to my chocolate scientist days. Double choc. We're replacing the normal Fairlife milk with 125 grams of the chocolate Fairlife. Instead of the fruit, we're putting in 15 grams of properly dark Hershey's cocoa powder for that authentic dark chocolatey flavor. Then when you have your pots prepared, simply pop them in the freezer for 24 hours. And well, try to distract yourself while you wait. While our masterpieces freeze, let's talk quick with some game-changing add-ons. A mere 50 calories can elevate your creamy to some epic flavor heights. The options are endless. It's time to transform your creamy into a festival of flavors. In the UK, we're all about Frosties and Cocoa Pops. But here in the US, it's a whole new ball game with Oreos and Cinnamon Toast Crunch. Your ice cream, your rules. And take the flavor to the next level with some sugar-free pudding mixes. I love butterscotch or even a banana twist sometimes. The possibilities, endless. I challenge my clients to make their own creamy flavors, and some of their concoctions have been next level, from s'mores to blueberry cheesecake to maple bacon. Comment below with any awesome flavor combinations you've tried, and fret not about those extra 50 calories. Variety is key to keeping your taste buds in check and your diet on track. This is how you win the fitness marathon and actually see long-term results. A few extra calories for all that flavor, I call that a good investment. Now, if you're enjoying these delicious revelations and you don't want to miss out on any mind-blowing fitness or food hacks, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. 24 hours later, the moment of truth. A quick run underwater, a spin in the Ninja Creamy, 50 ml of almond milk, and a quick respin. And voila, under 250 calories of sweet, satisfying joy. Holy diver, this is how we conquer cravings. Back in England, ice cream was just a treat for that rare sunny day. Here in Austin, it's practically a survival strategy. So goodbye protein shake and hello creamy. But obviously, this isn't just about ice cream. It's about shattering that all or nothing mindset. Now, one slip up doesn't mean disaster. So embrace ice cream, enjoy the social personal times without feeling out of place or failing with that typical gym bro advice. And if you're hungry for more, check out my video on 14 life-changing fitness hacks I learned as a personal trainer.